Well, good morning everyone, this is George Bayruthi giving you the overnight report, and that's for Thursday the 4th of September 2014. Here we are, we're a stockbroking firm located on the Gold Coast in Queensland, Australia, and I intend to give you a bit more information about the company later in this presentation. Now to the disclaimer. Everything I say here is for general advice and general information only. Before you take any action, please consult with your professional advisor or talk to us directly. A copy of this disclaimer is available to you should you wish to receive it. All you have to do is call the office. Today we continue with our editorial. We started the PMI, which is the Purchasing Managers Index explanation. Today we go in part 3 in our report. We give you a bit more information about any topic that is relevant to trading and information as well. We finished a series on options trading. We have nearly 13-part series, and before that we did another 12 or 13-part series on futures contracts. So if you wish to receive or review these parts, all you have to do is go to our website and subscribe to our 15 free day trial, and check our website for all our editorials, for education, for the strategies that we apply, for the recommendations, for the scans, for a lot of charts, a lot of information. So overnight and from around the globe, we start with Wall Street, where we've seen that in the market was actually mixed. The Dow Jones Industrial Average was almost unchanged from previous close and finished 10 points higher at 17,078. The S&P 500 ended lower by less than 0.1%. In Europe, the Stockmarket 50 index, that comprises several European major markets, rose 1.2% and finished at 3,218. In London, the FTSE 100 index was up 0.7%. Japan, the Nikkei index rose 0.4%. And in China, the Shanghai index rose by nearly 1% to 2,408. And that's the first time we see 2,400 for a long time. On the commodities, gold a short time ago was trading at 1,269 US per ounce, and that is up $4 overnight. Silver closed this morning at $19.21, and that is steady. Crude oil at 95.1 US a barrel, steady. Copper, the world's economic barometer, was at 313 cents per pound, also steady. However, the iron ore overnight went down further 1.2% and closed at 85.7 US a ton. That, of course, affects companies such as BHP, Rio, Atlas Iron and Fortescue. The price of iron ore now has slumped to 5-year low, and this is more than 35% drop since January. On the currencies, the Aussie dollar was at 93.5 US cents, 97.9 Japanese yen, 71.1 euro cents, and 56.8 British pence. And these, of course, are intrabanks rates. On our market yesterday, the benchmark ASX 200 index ended flat at the close. It fell 2 points, or less than 0.1%, to 5,656. Losses in the mining sector was offset by gains in the big banks as well as in Telstra. Official gross domestic product, that's the GDP figures, showed the Australian economy had grown at a better than expected rate, although the full year rate was below long-term trend. The best performers yesterday amongst the leaders, Suncorp and QBE, were both up by nearly 1.5%. The worst performer was BHP, down 1.9%. On the economic news, Australia retail sales, trade balance, US trade balance tonight, and in England we have the rates, the UK bank rates will be provided. Also in Germany we have the factory orders and we have market PMI. And by the way, the market PMI is explained in our editorial today. Okay, locally shares are poised to open flat. The SPI futures contract was down 5 points a short time ago, indicating a flat to a lower start this morning. On our market report, our analysts here at FS Securities provide you with the FS Security picks and trades, and this is only a summary of what we have put on the website. So if you see anything on this slide that you like or you want to investigate further, all you have to do is call the office and we can give you more information. Alternatively, you can visit our website, and there are a lot more details about these companies on the website. We like to show you the trend in volume. What you see on the chart now is the 15-day volume. We noticed that in the last 4 days the advances were exceeding the declines. So even though the market hardly moved the last few days, there was still a little bit more slight momentum on the positive side than on the negative side. Yesterday volume was back up to the 2.2 billion after we've seen a lower volume the day before. Again, we believe this information is reliable and informative, so it can give you an idea about the trend in the market. We also like to give you which company has performed well over the last 24 hours, and if you like any of these companies, again, talk to us. We've got here Audio Pixel Holdings up 16% yesterday, Austin Engineering up 11%, Bretken, which is a company involved in the mining industry, it's a utility company, was up 5%, Mesoblast up another 3.6%, Green Gross 2.7%, and you've got the list down here. You've got Suncorp up 1.4%, QBE 1.4%. Okay, we also like to show you the various volumes of the various companies. Telstra had 29 million shares extended yesterday with a 1% increase. You can see that AMP, after a very nice rise over the last week, people are starting to take some profit. After climbing nearly 12-13% over the last week, there were 4% decline yesterday. You can see that people are taking profit. Fortescue, and you can understand why Fortescue was down 2.4%, obviously because of iron ore prices. Qantas Airways has actually presented very good results in anticipating the future. They had negative results for the last year, however they predict that the worst is over, and the market has liked what they heard from the CEO, and Qantas now is at $1.56 at a very high level over the last 6-7 months. Paladin Energy, which was high a couple of days ago, gave some money back. Paladin is actually a uranium company, and it actually went up on the news that our Prime Minister intends to negotiate with India about selling uranium to that country. Lynas was up 10% yesterday. Again, Lynas is involved in rare earth metal, and they've had the ups and downs. Lynas has come back from nearly $2 all the way down to 13 cents, and has been hovering between 13 and 17 cents for the last few months. We'd like to give you how the sectors have performed. You can see here the net change column. Most sectors were actually down yesterday. The worst sector was gold, down 1.9%, followed by the metals, and you can understand because of the iron ore price decline, nearly 1.6%. On the few sectors that went up, we've got the telecommunication was up by 1% thanks to Telstra, moving up by 1%, followed by the industrial 0.6%. Okay, we like to give you this also the ex-date the dividend dates. So if you're a shareholder of any of those companies, you know at least when you're expecting to get your dividends, and whether they are franked or not, and if they are franked, by how much. We also like to give you a table to show you which company provides the best yield. Going from the top up there, BC Iron 11%, and that is because the price of BC Iron has come down quite a bit and they intended to maintain their dividends, so therefore why the yield is pretty high at 11%. Okay, finally, to finish off who I am, my name is George Beiruthi. I'm the director here at FS Securities. I have many years of trading and investment experience and several qualifications, as you can see, to support what I offer my clients. My ambition today is to help our clients and prospective clients to become effective investors and traders. Well, the company, well, I mentioned that we are a stockbroking firm. We're fully licensed. We trade shares, options, commodities, CFDs and foreign exchange, and offer our clients a very attractive investment at 7% interest over 1 year, paid monthly, or 9% interest over 3 years, paid monthly. Also, we are financial planners and cater for all your financial needs. Finally, how to reach us? Well, our landline is 61 for Australia, 7 for Queensland, 56304141 for our number. Alternatively, you can call my mobile. I'm available to be reached 7 days a week when I'm not playing tennis, bridge, or at the movies or dining out. Or you can write to me at george@fssecurities.com.au, or you can visit our website and join us on a 15-day free trial to surf right through the website to see our daily recommendations, daily scans, our current trading positions and results. You will also see our tutorials, education webinars, daily editorials, and many charts and informations. So why don't you register now for the 15-day free trial. And that's all from us here at FS Securities. Remember to trade safely and wisely. I'll be back at 1:15 to tell you what happened during the morning, and of course this will be recorded and placed on the website. Have a nice day and happy trading.